Hi, welcome back to Sheena's Homestead. It has been a while. Friends, I took a break this summer. We got halfway through the season and things just started growing like crazy, and I just needed some time to get back to enjoying what we do this for, and that is for our families, to grow things, to have our hands in the dirt, to rest, repair, and just put up food for our family for the winter. And I did just that. I'm sorry I didn't have the energy to take you guys along. I've filmed for 3 summers straight, so there was plenty of other video to get to and to watch. But I am back now, and I thank you for staying with me and for following along. We are planting garlic today. Now, in the past, I have bought my garlic from gardening companies, and it's gone well. It's gone well, but I'm trying something new this year. I bought my garlic from Whole Foods, and I know that some people are gonna say, oh my gosh, that's a big no-no. But here's the truth. I paid $20 for this garlic here. $20, so $10 for each. These are elephant cloves. And then I went to Whole Foods last night, and lo and behold, found elephant garlic packaged exactly the same way for $2.99 a piece. So this is much more economical than buying these, which were $10 a piece. They literally came from the same place. So that is what we're going with this year. I have a bunch of that, and then I have this fresh garlic as well, and we are going to get these into the beds. Now, Rob has helped me amend some of these beds. I have a little bit of cabbage growing still left, but we're going to leave that alone, and we're going to fill these 2 beds with our garlic. And the most important part about garlic is, one, that you plant it in the fall, because we needed to go through the stratification process, which is the process of getting cold and going dormant over the winter, and then it's able to sprout in the spring. And then the second most important thing is how deep we plant them. You don't want to plant them too deep because they won't come up. And then you also don't want to plant them too shallow, because if you live in a place like me, which is zone 6A and 6B, they could freeze and not come up in the winter. So we have to make sure we plant them at about 3 inches deep. So Rob already amended my beds. He added chicken poop. He added some leaves that we had cut up really small through our lawnmower. And then we just layered that in here, and we are ready to go for next year. So the last thing we're gonna do is just do a little raking to even out the soil, and then I'll start to get my garlic in the ground. Just wondered why all my chickens and ducks went crazy, and then realized a hawk just landed on the top of the pole here. So we're gonna have to make sure he doesn't get anybody. Be a tragic day. Good thing I'm out here. Okay, off he went. So back to the garlic. So I'm gonna start with my elephant garlic here, and I'm gonna show you how we get this prepared. Take it out of your package here. And we've got all this dry stuff. We don't really want to peel it, just let the garlic stay as covered as possible. It's okay if like the outer pieces come off, but we don't want to peel it like we would be eating it. This is the elephant garlic. It's got the stem in the middle. You can see how big these cloves are. Okay, so in this one I have 5 cloves. And this is the bottom. You can get rid of that. So let me show you. This is the top of the garlic bulb, and this is the bottom. when we're planting, we want to make sure that this faces downward in the ground and that this sticks up, because this is where the roots will come from. This is where the top of the plant is going to sprout from. So move these aside and make a nice spot here. And I'm gonna dig down. These are a little big, so I'm gonna go a little further than 3 inches. So with the elephant garlic, I'm going a little deeper than 3 inches, but I'm gonna put it down in there nicely, make sure that it makes good contact with the soil, just like that. And then we are gonna cover it up. So the tip of it is right here, as you can see, and I am going to mostly cover it. It will poke right out of there when it starts sprouting. You don't want to bury it too deep, but you also don't want it to be sticking out too much or you'll lose your garlic. And that has happened to me. So then I'm gonna go another 4 to 6 inches over and another 4 inches deep here. If this was regular garlic, I would only go about 3 inches. These are huge bulbs, as you can see. So I'm gonna go right there and then cover that up. So here's the tip, you can see that, and it'll easily be able to push through. And then you're gonna continue all the way down. All right, well, that's it. We planted our elephant garlic right here in this bed. Our regular garlic is done exactly the same way, just a little bit more shallow, about 1 inch shallower, and spaced a little closer together. I hope this video helps you out. I hope that you try gardening. Garlic is really, really easy. You just get it in the ground in the fall and there's not much maintenance to it. It'll pop up on its own in the spring. You'll start to see little sprigs all over. It is an amazing sign when you finally see that. It's usually in about March. And then, as you know, in the spring it usually rains a lot, so there's not much that you have to do. And then we will harvest this together in about June. So I hope you liked this video. I'm sorry I took such a long break, but it was just much needed time with the family. And I hope to be teaching you again real soon out here in the garden. Drop a note down below, ask any question you like. I answer every single question throughout my entire site. If I don't have the answer, I will get the answer for you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next time on Sheena's Homestead. Goodbye, friends.